I'm Xavier McKinney, and you're tuned in with Classie Kelise.
If there was a book based on your life up to this point, what would be the name and why?
Ooh.
I'll admit it. Watch your motherfucking boy. Yeah, it hurt, boy. Here going on, baby. That don't understand the concept of putting money first, boy. I'm about to hit you with the work, boy. I hate coming through stunting on that I know, that's the worst, boy.
How am I not the #1 safety in this year's draft based solely off of film, nothing else, just film? And for Todd, I want you to please explain to Mel why I am the #1 safety in the draft based solely off of film, because film never lies, ever.
Scans the field, goes to the end zone. It's intercepted by Xavier McKinney.
What have you been doing to stay in shape during the coronavirus?
I've still been able to do some yoga. I come out here in the field with Coach Ford and AJ, and we'll do a lot of position stuff. I do some running by my own, and then I do some stuff with my mom sometimes at the crib. So just little different stuff that I've been doing to just try to stay in shape as much as I can.
You said running. Where do you run at and how far do you run?
So I usually run in my neighborhood. I run about 2 miles, and then sometimes I'll do like stadiums at my old high school.
Push. Now, knock him.
So messy, so easy.
Push, now come on.
Growing up, did you play any other sports?
Yeah, I did. I played basketball and I played football.
What made you choose football? Like, where was the turning point that you realized you could be great at this sport?
It was just something that I pretty much fell in love with. I stopped, playing basketball, and I kind of went in the football path. But it was just something that, I really loved doing, and it was something that I had a passion for.
Who has inspired you as the athlete you are today?
I'll probably say my brother, my older brother. He was somebody that I watched growing up, somebody that I competed with a lot when I was younger. And, he made me, get in the path to start actually playing sports.
What was your experience like at Alabama?
It was pretty cool. It was tough at times. It's a pretty complex system that I was in. But for the most part, I had fun. We won a lot, so that's all that matters.
What lessons did you learn that you'll carry with you to the NFL?
I would probably just say to be myself. Throughout this course of my collegiate career and going through my high school career, I've always tried to stay the same. Remain who I was and stay true to myself. That's helped me and that's taken me a lot of places so far.
Why do you like being a part of a team sport?
I think it teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you responsibility. It helps you become more of a leader, and it brings you into a winning environment and a family environment.
What's the best part about competing?
The best part is, just being challenged. Sometimes you're not always going to be, as good as your opponent. They might be a little bit more talented than you are, but at the end of the day, it comes down to hard work and technique. So that's what I try to depend on. I'm a technician, so I think that's the funnest thing about it.
Amazing, baby. ugly. I'm so posted in the shop.
No, I'm trying to use my glove.
Still acting the same. I walk in, they know my name. Don't know how to feel. I got some feelings that I can't explain.
I've been buying heavy artillery, let the war begin. My little slime just like a mini, take care like my kid. I tell no lies, I swear I ability, run around.
Go ahead.
They just wanna feel they wanna be my bitch. I don't wanna see no. I don't need none of that. I don't wanna see the that growed up. Looking at my neck like where it's cold. Looking at my wrist, I'm kissing mad cause it froze up. Pull up in that Lamborghini, throw the door up. Nigga just smoke with the weekend, I put the show up. And then he the one who got him rocking like a boat.
One football memory you'll never forget.
I'd probably say winning that championship my freshman year. It was a tough year for me, but it was still fun, you know, being able to win it all and you know, having fun with my team.
If you don't mind explaining, what was tough about your freshman year?
So like, I came in and you know, I thought I was going to be playing a lot. You know, coming from high school, you kind of like the man of the team, man of the city. And I came in and you know, I wasn't getting as much play time as you know, I thought I was going to get. So that was pretty frustrating.
You were a junior, correct? Do you plan on going back to school to pursue your degree?
Yeah, I do. You know, that's something that you know, as a black you know, man in the world, I want to be able to accomplish. It's something that you know, my parents kind of you know, they try to instill in me to just go back and just making sure that I finish school.
Okay. What was your major?
Financial planning.
Is there anything specific that you want to do with that degree?
At first, so like I'm a big math person, and so at first before I went into it, I was actually an art major. It was kind of time consuming, so I switched to financial planning. And when I was going into it, I thought it was going to be more numbers based, but it was more of like a lot of terms for like different investments and stuff like that. So just kind of, I learned a lot, you know, in some of the classes that I took, just on how to make good investments and what investments to make.
How has the ability to communicate with your teammates on the field translated your ability to communicate with people off the field?
It helps a lot, just because you on a football team, you know, there's different personalities. You know, there's different kinds of people that you deal with, different coaches. So when you get out there, like in the real world with you know, different people, with normal people, it's a little easier to kind of communicate, just because you're accustomed to adapting to you know, different personalities and you know, different kinds of people in the world.
If you could erase one player game, which one would it be?
One play?
Or a game?
I wouldn't erase any of them. I think everything happens for a reason. You know, there's been championships that I've lost, but you know, it is what it is. You just gotta move forward to get better.
We have been ballin' like Odell. I got your hoe on the coattail. She ain't no feeling no over. We got them paying for wholesale. Running the price on the hotel. Girl, on the hotel.
Having my way with this shit.
Return it. I'm Glenn Ford, Chairman and CEO of our Dairy Academy.
How long have you known Xavier, and how'd you guys meet?
I've been knowing Xavier since he was getting ready to go to, I think, his 10th grade year. We used to be training at Roswell, and he just kind of walked by the practices. He was playing basketball then, man. He was always a football guy, but he loved basketball too. So we just, I think Coach Ford, which was his coach, you know, kind of convinced, hey man, come on out here. He came out, and then kind of went from there. We've been connected ever since then.
How have you seen him progress since then?
Well, really, like his freshman year, I think his sophomore year, he didn't even start, but he kind of led the team like in interceptions. So he's always had this talent, you know, really, and he just kept developing. You know, from there he just kind of just became a perfectionist. You know, he hate to lose. You know, and one thing about Xavier, I say that, like, if he could have did another year in high school, he would did another year because he hate to lose. You know, so, you know, he just had this professionalism about him. And then when he got to Alabama and got around Minka, you know, it just kind of took it to a whole nother level.
Over these couple of weeks that he's been training, how have you seen him progress leading up to the draft?
It's kind of hard to say progress because it's just like his work ethic is what he do all the time. So it's like kind of like normality to us. You know, we just get out here and go at it. So he just, you know, far as, you know, the more you work, the better you go get. So for him, it's just normal. It's just a normal process for us. It's what we do. Even if he want to go into the NFL, we still be doing the exact same thing out here working. So it's just kind of like who he is.
What makes him special off the field?
Again, like I was telling you, you know, with AJ and Mika and all them, he's always where he's supposed to be. He do what he's supposed to do, and he always do and then he do what he's supposed to do when he get there. So he's just a true professional, you know.
And what makes him special on the field?
He just made plays. Again, he got that it factor. He's so versatile. You know, he can play both safety positions. He can play nickel if you need to. You know, and in emergency he can play. He also can play corner. You know, and then when he was growing up, he could do kickoff returns, which was one of his big things he did in high school. And I was always saying, man, X trying to return kicks, you know, at Alabama, but they never gave him a chance. But he's just so versatile.
What kind of person will the team get if they draft Xavier?
Man, it's just a true leader, you know, a person that hates to lose. You know, that's one thing in the NFL. You know, you're going to lose games in the NFL, so that's something that he going to have to kind of get used to. But just that winning mentality, you know, being a student of the game, you know, a person that people look at and say, man, he's kind of different, you know. Kind of like the same thing with the Michael Jordan thing going on now. The players say, man, he's just different. So when he get in that locker room, they gonna automatically know he's just a different guy.
You said he's always been a leader. Can you describe his work ethic?
It's second to none. You know, you know, he's gonna work hard no matter, you know, if 3 people out here or 1,000 people out here, he will always have that same type of work drive because he got his own personal goals. He know where he want to be. He want to be the best. And his work ethic is just kind of going to take him there. So if any kid that's around him, if they want to pick up how to work, you know, just look at X. You know, he's a great example of what you're supposed to do on the field.
If someone needs to contact you for training or coaching purposes, how can they contact you?
We got 3 ways you can contact us. You can contact me on Twitter, which is at DAREU_I, or on Instagram is _Monsterville. And then you can reach me at my phone, which is on 404-748-3730.
Talk about yourself for 45 seconds. On your go.
I would say, you know, I'm a true competitor. I'm a guy that works really hard. You know, I try to be a perfectionist. You know, I'm a guy that when I come out here to work and anything that I do, I try to use a lot of techniques. I'm a technician. And, you know, I just try to get better, try to make the people around me better. You know, and you know, I like to grind. That's just who I am. You know, I'm a self-motivated type of person. You know, I have a lot of personal goals that I want to get to. You know, there's a lot of things that I want to do in life. I want to be able to build a legacy for myself and my family, of course. But you know, like I said, it's just you know, it's a person who I am, and those are some of the things that I do.
Is it difficult being in the public eye?
No, not really. You know, I think you know, it all comes with, you know, what I do. You know, I've seen how other people handle it, and I try to take notes. But for me, I don't worry about myself. I don't worry about, you know, what other people are saying or kind of what their thoughts are. I like to do things how I want to do them, and you know, I try to do them the right way. So I don't too much worry about, you know, what other people think or say.
What were your biggest sacrifices during the process of getting to where you are now?
Ooh, man. I'll probably say just time with friends and family. You know, a lot of that I kind of had to kind of shorten it a little bit just because I was always working. You know, I was always trying to get better at something, so I wasn't like all the time with the family or with my friends. So a lot of the times I had to do what I had to do to get where I'm at now, and it paid off. So now I got a little bit more time to kind of just relax and be with the family and friends a little bit more.
Are you nervous about the draft?
Not really. You know, I know the work that I put in. You know, I'm confident in you know, my ability to play. And like I said, I'm the #1 safety in the draft, so I'm not too much worried about it. You know, I think you know, when the day gets here, of course, I'll be a little bit more nervous than I am now. But as of now, I'm pretty confident. He said this.
Period. He said, I'm the number one safety in the draft. He said, period.
Let's do it.
Who has the better chance of crying first when you get drafted? Your mom, you, or somebody else?
Ooh, I don't know. I think everybody gonna be crying for real. I think, you know, my dad gonna be crying, my mom, my brother, my grandparents might shed some tears.
Who gonna drop that first tear though? Who gonna drop that first tear?
One? It's probably gonna be me. Just to know like all the work that I put in, it will be, you know, it's my dream to be in the NFL. So when my name's called, you know, that'd be something that means a lot to me. It's something that I worked for pretty much my whole life. So I think I shed that first tear.
The number 15, you have it tattooed on your back. What's the significance of that number to you?
That's just so when I moved over to Roswell, that's kind of where everything kind of kicked off for me. That's where I started, you know, of course, my high school career. So when I came in, you know, that's the number that was given to me. At first, I didn't really like it because I was a different number before, but I kind of just rolled with it. You know, I play well in it, so it's just a number that's pretty much always kind of been in my heart and a number that I always want to keep. If it wasn't for the coronavirus, you physically be in Las Vegas at the traditional draft. How much does it bother you that that moment will be taken away from you and that this year is virtual? Well, not at all. I was going to be at home anyways. You know, I wanted to be able to have it with my family and do it back at the crib. So I wasn't too much worried about it not being in Vegas just because of I was already going to be at home. So, but like the moment would be special either way it goes, no matter where you're at. So, you know, I don't take it for granted, and I'm going to make sure I cherish every moment of it. What's your middle name? Not gonna say. Oh no, you gotta say. I gotta hear it now. I gotta hear it. Call or text? Call. Toilet paper, over or under? Over. Flats or drumsticks? Drumsticks. Chocolate or peanut butter? Chocolate. Say something in Spanish. Hola. Did you know the alphabet song and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star are on the same tune? No, I didn't know that. I ain't gonna care. I did not know that. A favorite day of the week? Thursday. Why Thursday? I don't know. I like it. Scale on 1 to 10, how good of a driver are you? 10. You never got a ticket before? I have, but that don't mean you're not a good driver. Do you snore? No. One thing on your bucket list? Go to Africa. If you could teach anything besides football, what would it be? If I could teach anything? Be a math course. What are you eating for dinner tonight? I have no clue. If you were really, really hungry, would you ever eat a bug? If that was the only thing, yes. I actually ate a bug before in a lollipop. Where were you at? Where you get it from? It was some spot I went to. I forgot. It was like some butterfly place or something. Something you could eat for a week straight. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? To be invincible. If there was a book based on your life up to this point, what would be the title and why? I'd probably say dedication. The reason I say that, just because, you know, like I said, the way that I work, I'm very dedicated to the game. You know, I care a lot about it. You know, it's something that's, you know, brought me a long way in my life. It's taught me a lot of different lessons, you know, that I still carry right now. And, you know, it's just, you know, a game that I love, so that I'll call it dedication.